Hey guys! Well, it's me. I'm back. It's Lee. And today I would like to talk about me giving birth, and maybe for those new parents out there who want to know how it feels to be induced because your daughter decides to relax in your tummy. And please forgive me, my daughter is walking in and out of the screen. She just likes to move about. Like I was saying, I'm going to talk to you about me giving birth and my experience, and maybe new parents out there who are about to give birth and who went past their due date, who would need some kind of tips and things like that, or other things. So let's just get right into it. So I was induced, and I was induced because my daughter decided to relax in my tummy. She didn't want to come out, so I had to wait. And it was kind of rough and things like that because I can tell that she had reached her peak. She was big enough and she needed to come out because I couldn't breathe. I couldn't sleep properly. Every time I would eat, I would get heartburns, and I never got a heartburn in my entire life. Then I had to use the bathroom a lot more often because the weight was just crushing my bladder. So with that said, I was induced, and that pain was really, really disturbing, and it was just too much going on. I mean, we got to the hospital early. It was July 2nd. Yeah, July 2nd at 6. We had to get to the hospital by 6 o'clock in the morning. So we walked there, and they checked me to see if she was ready to come out, to see if my cervix was open, but it was only 1 centimeter. Yeah, 1. All that happened before I was in so much pain because we walked there to the hospital thinking that it would help her move down because the walk is kind of far. So the walk from my house to the hospital was a good distance to actually try to make her fall down. And mind you, the only thing that I was doing was walking during pregnancy. The only thing that I think that why she didn't come out is because I was probably stressed. Meanwhile, I was still in school about to give birth. So they induced my labor. That pain was just out of control. It was just too much. I thought I was dying. I thought my legs were going through some kind of nervous thing. I don't even know. I couldn't explain. I thought my life was flashing before my eyes. It was just too much. I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm crying. And the doctor, I was crying for that pain. I kid you not. That pain is like I didn't have to get epidural because the time that I was given it was the time that was the next day, July 3rd in the morning. So it was just crazy because we went into the hospital July 2nd at 6 in the morning, And I went through almost the entire day in pain because the doctor was doing, excuse me, surgeries. I guess some people in there were having C-sections and they needed more attention, and that's what the nurse was telling me. Because they were trying to calm me down. They were doing all this, and I apologize. I don't have any videos. I don't have nothing. It wasn't. It was just too much. So that happened, and I was I I'm not sure. But moving on. Then you have all this extra pain, and then he finally, excuse me, before that, a nurse came in and said, we have something else, but we don't recommend it. But since you're in pain, I was really in pain. I thought I was going to faint. I thought I was really going to faint, and God was ready to take me, and I wouldn't have been able to see my little baby girl. It was just too much. She gave me some pain medicine inside the IV. I have no idea what it's called. She gave it to me, and it's supposed to make you go to sleep for 2 hours and get rid of the pain, but I didn't go to sleep. I was waking up every 5 minutes to use the bathroom, and it could be, I'm not sure why, but I was waking up every 5 minutes. I do not like people putting me to sleep. I don't like to be put to sleep. I don't like it. I don't like how it feels. I feel like somebody tried to take my life away, and that's how I felt that day. So I kept waking up so that I know that I'm not drifting off into the next world. Then after that, 5 hours later, which was the next day, mind you, I don't even know what time it was, but all I know, I saw a light, and that light signified that it is about to be the next day. So this was July 3rd. The doctor came in. All the doctors, there were different doctors, but the doctors came in to see if I was dilated, and then when they came in, I was dilated. They was doing all kinds of stuff to open my cervix because it wasn't opening. It was not doing nothing. So they pushed some bubble thing in there to it's like a balloon kind of thing to open my cervix. They got it open another 3 centimeters. Right. Then after that, they came back. Everything was going good. I opened another 3 centimeters, which was great. Then they left to check on the other patients that were in there as well. Then guess who came in the room to give me an epidural? The doctor. I was in so much pain, so he gave it to me, and then I was just normal. I was a little happy, and in the same way sad, because I didn't want any medication at all. But I thought I was able to handle it, and I'm not gonna sit here and say that I wasn't in pain and I was taking it like a champ. No, I did take it like a champ, but that sometimes the champion need help. So I needed help, and I took it. Was a little upset, like I said, but I took it, and whatever. Then the doctors came back in. The doctors left. They came back in, and they came to see how everything was doing. She pulled up the cover, and guess what happened? Aziza's head was out. Her head was out. This was, give or take, around 8 something in the morning of July 3rd. 8 something in the morning. And they had to call all the nurses and everybody to come in the room. And they was like, you're about to give birth. I started crying because I was a little confused. And I was like, did something happen? But my body started to give in. Her head was there, and I was grateful for that. And then we had to push, 1, 2, 3. If you feel the next stiffness in your stomach, push. I pushed 3 times and she was out. They cleaned her up, did this and that. She only weighed 7 pounds. I was grateful for that. That was cool, that was nice. And I got to meet her. It was great. It was really, really great. Yeah, it was long. And for those of you who think inducing your labor is great, it's not. I had no choice but to get for the doctor to induce my labor because they didn't want her to stay in an extra day because, yeah, they don't want your child to poo in the stomach because then that wouldn't be good for the baby. So when they say that they're going to induce your labor, yes, it may be a scary thing, but take it because it's your body, it's your life, and the baby's life. Thank you guys for watching my video. I really do appreciate it. I mean, I'm here sharing my experience with you guys and my pregnancy experience and all kinds of stuff about pregnancy. More videos of that will be coming soon. I really will I will get a chance to dive into other topics, but I just don't want to go hit it random. But I wanted to tell like a story and things like that. So I'm going to stick to the pregnancy videos until sometime. Basically, yeah, that's it, folks. And like I said, thank you for watching. I really do appreciate it. Please like, comment, and subscribe for updates about more videos. Comment below, and please, I want to know about your birthing experience, and if you are pregnant, I would like to know, like, what do you think will happen when it's your time, or how do you think you will be able to handle the situation? Do you think that you'll be a champ? Please comment down below. I really do appreciate it. Thank you, and see you guys in the next video.